Oh, nothing. We're starting the second video up. That's what's going on. But this thing looks like a switch. Okay. So I'm looking for the moon crescent. Where is it? Um, I still think it's on the crane. But I saw it over, like, we are at the boat, but I don't see anything else. Maybe it's in the ruins, maybe? Maybe he buried in the swamp? I swear this water was, it was not as, it was much dirtier. Maybe it was doing more closer to dusk and not daytime. Because maybe it's out here in this area, you know? Because it was over here on the boat. Sorry, let's look at the bottom there. But the reason I think it's this stuff here is because I've not been over here. Oh, and there's a worm there. Yeah, see, it's right there. I've not walked over here. Because I didn't think anything was important over here. There's a cart here. There's a worm there. And there's the moon to my left. Yeah. Another chow bag. We're almost at the 100 mark. These are there. Sorry, looking around. Have we come across a window that looks like that? I don't know. It could just be a very pretty window. I'm gonna go up to it. I think it's just a pretty window, but it is round. And I know it doesn't look like the moon, but Okay, it's just a pretty picture on the wall. Okay. Ah. Okay, so I think from there you're supposed to see that one, and from that one you'll see that one. But then from here, where do you go? Oh, there. Okay. Yeah, so it's in the swamp somewhere then, isn't it? He was constantly swimming around, wasn't he? Yeah. Oh. Well, we found it. Ooh, I don't like it. It looks awful. It looks like spider eyes. I don't like it. I guess we'll. But Deep Rock doesn't have eyeballs. They don't have eyes.
And if they did?
Then it would be a lot creepier.
Well, you have Meteoras. They have eyes. Those flying, insects.
They fly too fast for me to notice. In Deep Rock,
They
so.
have the fat ones that sweep you.
I show Maze his old mask. He barely reacts, but then gently takes it from me and holds it up, so that he and his younger self are nose to nose. He chuckles. I can see why they fear me. It's beautiful. He hands it back quicker than he took it, stopping a daydream before it starts. When you hear the mask of the shade, there is no greater ally than darkness and dread. Wait until nightfall, then proceed to the guard station. Be as quiet as you can and evade their eyes until the moment you must strike. And then, when the time is right, he hisses the last bit, dripping with venom. Show them the shade. I shiver. Put the shade mask on and let me know when you're ready to do this. Throw a glider. Oh, he's so bitter, so bitter. Okay. We might try this. Are you ready, glider? I'm ready. Oh, they just got his son on there. Oh, they're mocking him. Leave him alone. Oh, the eye. I hate it. I know it. I know you. I was thinking. Oh, no. It's one of these. No, that's. No, this one's interesting. Doubtful. But I. But I don't know. Tell me anyway. Listening to you is measured better than the wind. Thank you. I was thinking about how I've seen plenty of numerous plants, but I've never really thought about what's inside them. You know, what's inside the new plant? It's glowing. Yes, obviously, I know it's glowing, but why? It causes the light. It's just light. I don't know. Glowing stuff. Why do you think about these things? What's the point? I don't know. What do you think about normal things? Boring things? More like The guard lapses into silence. Time to make yourself known. Yeah. No, no, it's the shade. Run. Let's go, let's go. Oh my god! They're flapping their wings like a bunch of children. I am buzzing with nervous excitement and maybe a touch of power, but I tell myself it's only to ensure that I give back the mask and continue my gliding. This is not the time to make up the Mirror vigilante. I approach the boy, who seems no worse for wear, and probably even entertained by the guard's reaction. He waves. When I speak, I maintain the illusion. My voice is not quite as searing as the shades must have been, but it is a worth effort. Now they call him the son of and declare that he is free to go and return to his father. What? Who are you? I tell him I am the shade of and do a pose that might help him get along. No, Maz is the shade. No, Maz is the shade of and he isn't my father. My father's dead. Oh, my heart stops. The Maz takes care of me. He takes care of all of us. My heart resumes beating. Did he send you? The shade sends himself. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. And did he really say I was his son? I nod. The boy laughs a little, with something like relief. He says that to us, calls us sons and daughters, but didn't know if he really meant it. Thank you. I'll get back to him now. Without another word, he is off. Oh, I'm glad I just said that it came from him. I thought about saying that it was a Zorro thing, like I did it, but I think it's funnier if he just admits it. He's in jail now. I hate that mask. That mask is not cool. I thought the eyeballs didn't move, but no, they move. They're horrifying. I hate it. I hate it so much. Hi. I saved your son. Man's pose has softened when I see him again, like the weight's gone. He is happy. I ask if the boy returned to him, and he nods. Thank you. He's safe with his brothers and sisters. I ask him how many there are. Nearly a dozen orphans, all in all, and the kindest young people you'll ever meet. Being the shade, I saw much of the city's true face, and I suppose I found an even more important role to play. Aww. I would have given up the mask again myself, but if I was discovered, then what would happen to them? You know? Yeah. I tell him I understand, and that I think Maze is far more helpful than the shade. He shrugs. Perhaps, but why not? Why don't you keep the mask? There might be use of the shade for yet. Farewell, glider. Oh, he's such a good father. He just cares about his children. That's all he cares about. Now I'm taking this horrible, god-awful mask off my face. I can do this one. We'll just wear this one for just giggles. Hi. It looks like everyone's buzzing again. Power is back. Fancy some fresh fruit? Yes. Yes. See, can I give the other guy a pomegranate just to be nice to him? Yes. Actually, can I get like 2 of them? Just in case I can eat them. I haven't come across mushrooms, so. Goodbye. Okay, can I go? Okay, I need to go buy another merchant pen from them. So maybe I'll go by and give him the pomegranate. I just want to give the pomegranate because it can, not because I need a pomegranate. What are you doing here? Hi. Oh yeah, we have the kids here too. Still play? Can you still play with like? Can you still play with us if you like? Sure. Yay! This game is hide and seek. You know it, right? Oh, I knew it. I think I might know it. I've played quite a bit. I take that. I tell them I used to play with a young friend of mine back home. They don't seem particularly interested in the story. I've never felt so old. Good. We're in. We'll go and hide, and you find us. Tell them to wait once I, the great wise glider, cunning, track them down. How can I call them out if I don't know their names? Huh, don't be so sure of yourself that you'll find us. This is our town, remember? Anyway, I'm Paula, Pal, Jeff, and Nez. Alright, Nez. I tell them my own name. Then Paul points at me. Are you ready, Sable? You have to close your eyes and count to 100. No peeking, no skipping, and count slowly. That's a very huge number. What? I would never skip. I go and start counting. 1, 2, 3, 57, 58, 97, 98, 99, 100. I would never skip. You don't skip? That is foul. Now, I don't know how close they are to the hiding spot. Sorry, it's peeking around. Ah. Hello, you little crap. Found you, Des. Aw, you found me. I did find you. I always loved hiding and seek. It's one of the actual games I genuinely like as an adult that I will 100%. If I'm a bunch of street kids come up to me asking me to go play with them to play hide and seek, I am almost 90% of the time down to do so. I was pretty sure no one would be up here, but I was just checking to be sure. Sorry, there's like this little corridor in here. Little buildings and stuff. Hey, I have a pomegranate. Do you want it? Nope. Okay. I wanted to give a pomegranate. That's fine. Let's go buy this merchant's thing again. Awesome. Awesome. I like that he likes pomegranates. My sister loves pomegranates. I like them, but I don't like eating them, like the fruit, like when they hand them to you raw. I don't like that. I prefer to eat the juice. Hi, what are you doing? But the pomegranate itself is the raw fruit's actually really good. It's a lot of work to pull the seeds out, and I don't take pleasure in that. But like, the juice is still good, and the meat tastes good in it, or the fruit's flesh, or whatever we'll call it. It's really good. What's this area? Oh, I didn't even see this. Yeah. I'm not broke anymore. Oh, he's sitting there just waiting. I'll find your friends, okay? So you're not lonely. Just give me a second. You guys are kind of a small little batch of kiddos. That's not a very good hiding spot. Jeff, I thought this was a good hiding spot. You're smart for a grown-up. I take the compliment. Hide in a box, sweetie. Hide inside. There is an empty box here. Hide inside this box. Alright? Trust me. It works. People don't tend to look in boxes. They expect you to be hiding behind something. Oh, hi. This is right. The owner of the Overhang Cafe. Oh, a cafe? I want... okay, I can talk to you. Therefore, it tells me I can do stuff to help you. Okay. I like the chimes. Oh god, I love chimes. They're my favorite. As far as like outdoor like decor and stuff, I love chimes. They make beautiful noises. They make such beautiful sounds. So soothing. Okay. So I think the other kid's on a roof somewhere. Because we got one that was one level up, one that was on ground level. So theoretically, and I don't see him on the ground anywhere here. So theoretically, he's higher up on the roof somewhere. He's out the smallest one. Okay, I can't cover that way, I guess. Can't crouch and climb at the same time. A courier will always find work. Irish deliveries might have slowed down again, but all the other businesses back up and running. They were found here. Alright. There's a bunch of scratches. Right here on this. This texture looks good. Oh. Hi. Oh, wow, you've seen Sarah introduces herself. She is the automatic priest. Oh, hi. Leans forward in a way that must have been inviting. And I suppose they're right because I am here. Glider, here's we have a task for you, if you're able and interested, of course. Gliders tend to be interested in tasks. I've never known quite how to feel about the automatic priesthood. As a child, I had been both fearful and fascinated, watching them go about their mysterious business and making up all kinds of things about them in my head. Today, I understand that they are they are an order like any other order, only more more similar and dedicated to collective cautions in a way that increasingly feelings more like paranoia than reason. Ah, so there. Yeah. Still, I do most like tasks. Are you familiar with... Oh. I told the priest I have heard of the tale. This is the perfect task for you because you will know at the end of this. So, sounds reasonable. Ask what the task is. You need to find and if when you do convey that we would like to invite her back. Oh, we miss her quite a lot, in fact. It may be the most emotional I've ever heard a member of the priesthood, and seems quite legitimate. I wonder what sort of relationship it has with them. Why did she leave? I asked why it left in the first place. According to her, she'd wish to clear her mind. We are uncertain what she means by it, but we hope that she does not clear her mind of all that she has done for us. I ask what she's done. She has spread our message to those parts, places where we who are not her cannot reach. A strong voice in the atomic priesthood. Perfect, I'm off. Do you know where she went? If you aren't sure to start, it may be wise to speak with an innkeeper at the Beetle Station. Carries our message across the world. Thank them for their advice and say goodbye. She may have had a good reason to not want to, help out. There may be a reason. Maybe it was a lot of pressure. Maybe it was too much. Are you happy now that the power's back on? Well, for the power, Roa has come back online just in time. I had 2 early stage babies in wombs that could have run out in days. Oh, that's why you were so upset. That would make sense. Someone's babies were going to be delivered and you were sitting here thinking, crap, this is bad. I can see that. Alright. Oh, the power's back on. Did you do that? I didn't do nothing. I didn't say anything. Didn't say, didn't do, I had nothing to do with it. Maybe by the docks? Yeah. Let's go try by the docks. We've done 1 high, 1 low, maybe 1 by water. Maybe he's hiding in a boat. There are other few high places I didn't go yet, but the chicken's so fat. There's a lot of noise. I like how you can actually hear the noise of the village around you. It'd be interesting if the kid's hunkering down on one of the boats. I don't think so, but it would be kind of funny. Okay. These are good hiding spots too. The boxes here. The best places to hide are always places that no one's gonna really be going to, or are oftentimes past. I'd always watch my cousins when they were walking, when I was at the at parties and stuff. Not because of anything weird, but just because I watched and noticed. But if you watch where people go, you'll notice that they'll avoid certain things because certain things don't take their interest, or certain things are just not a major part of their lives. Need something fast, reliable, both, neither. We've got all sorts of bikes just for you, Glider. Oh. Oh. I want that. Yeah. I like the greens. I doubt they're down here. I doubt they're all the outside of town. They've got to be within the parameters within the village. It is boring when you get found. That's why you have to be really good at not being found. Sore losers. But yeah, always find places that people are not walking normally or have no excuse to walk over there. It's a really good way of like figuring it out. Another thing is to remain still when they come near. But don't remain so stiff that you're completely unmoving. I used to hide in bushes a lot and found that the best way to hide with bushes and stuff is to curl yourself into them. Because there's one bush we had at my grandparents' house that had like this big kind of dead spot in it, and I would the best time to play like hide and seek for us kids was at nighttime, and I would shove my body into that like dead part of that bush until it made it look kind of round, just like it's supposed to. My cousins would always end up not finding me there. The best part is my cousin got to the point where he found out that was one of my major spots, and he'd come over there to find me, and I would just scoot around the bush. I'd literally just scoot around the bush and move around, and he never saw me. And he was like, they'd spend hours trying to find, like, well, not hours, but like hours in kidhood trying to find me. And at one point, he couldn't find me, and it was dark, really dark by that time, and I said, "Hey, I'm here," and he goes, "No, you're not. You lie. You're not in the bushes," because I said I was in the bushes. And he's like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "Yes, I am." And he came towards me, and as soon as he stepped towards me, I started moving out of the bushes, scared the man to death, because he thought something was coming out the bushes at him. And then he saw it was me, and he goes, "I can't believe you." And I'm like, "What?" And I told you this is where I was. He's like, "But I didn't think it was, you were actually there." One time my cousin was hiding in the bush beside me, and he didn't even notice it, and I snuck him beside him. And he didn't. I touched his hand, he freaked out and screamed. I was just trying to tell him that he needed to pull his body in a little bit more. So I put my hand on his to try and like get him to like get attention to him, so he could tell him that he needed to tuck in a little bit more. But he screamed and gave us both away. I wasn't even mad. He screamed like a little girl. He was so mad at me. What are these kid? Ah, there you are. That's a good spot, kiddo. Oh, you found me. Are you sure you counted all the way to 100? You found the others first? Yes, that means I win. You do win. The real victory is the fun that you have with your friends. I found you well. Doesn't mean you win. Doesn't that mean you win? No. It's always who's last found. No, it's this. Anyways, You're pretty fun for a grown up, so you can have this badge. You need 3 of these, then you can wear the. Aw. I thank them for the game and badge and say goodbye. As I leave, I feel a small pang in my heart. I miss Sama and the rest of the clan. I wonder what she'd think of me and taking on the entertainer mask. Yeah, I won't lie, but I'm kind of glad the little one was the last one found, because that was a good hiding spot. I walked in there, didn't see him. See what I mean? Like when I walked in there as a player, I I looked around the room. I even walked over here, but you can't see them when you like walk that way. You know, tried to talk to this person, grabbed this, and walked out, and didn't even notice him the whole time. See, that's what I'm saying. Always hide in a spot that is blind to other people's like corners of their like perspectives and stuff, because no one will actually like know, like they won't like look in those things because their brain already checks it off as an unplausible or unlikely area to hide. Okay. That is our hour of save. I didn't get to find the glowworms, but that's fine. We'll do it next time. We end up finding more of the entertainer mask, so yay. Everyone on stream, we are moving on to the next game. And for those on YouTube, this is the end for this particular video of the day. Bye.